Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks very much for being with me today. I hope you're well. Right, we're in Pine Valley Zoo today and it's a sad day. This has been coming for a little while, I'm afraid. If you've seen the last few episodes, you'll know that I've been having a few lag issues with the game. I don't have a supercomputer, I can't afford to upgrade my computer, and unfortunately it's got to that point now where the game, it runs okay when I'm out here doing this, just looking around, but as soon as I start building anything, it just lags and it just can't cope. I've tried removing the people, I've tried removing the animals, and off camera today I did delete all of the trees in the entire game, and it hasn't helped. Nothing has helped basically. I've tried various different things. I've deleted all sorts of other things. I've tried to actually remove the habitat as well, so it wasn't calculating traversable areas. I've tried everything and it can't handle it basically. The map is just too big. So I'm going to have to call an end to Pine Valley Zoo because it's simply unplayable now, and obviously that's no good for me because it stresses me out, and it's no good for you guys because you don't want to watch me playing a laggy game. So Pine Valley Zoo is going to come to an end today, I'm afraid. It was just such a shame because I still had ideas of things that I wanted to do in this game, on this map I should say, but you know, these things happen. Unfortunately, life goes on, and I will start a new project, but we'll come to that in a minute. So first thing I want to say is thank you for all your support through Pine Valley Zoo, all your ideas and everything. It's been really good fun. We've had 85 episodes. That's a good number of episodes. You know, that's roughly half an hour to 3/4 of an hour per episode. We're talking quite a lot of game time. So I have spent a lot of time in this zoo, and I do really like what I managed to do. If you remember 85 episodes ago, right back then, building this first pathway and working on this entrance building here, with the idea of the train up the top. Then we started on the lake out here with our hippos and our flamingos, with their indoor area up here. We had a lot of fun with our different styles of waterfalls and our train coming along the side here and our dam. Then we did our big cave system in here, the creepy crawly caves. That was a really good idea to do that. Then we moved up here and we put in our bears, and we redid our restaurant. I really liked how this bee restaurant turned out, so yeah, very happy with that. Then we did our little peacock cafe area up here, and our red pandas, then our lynx over here. Second train station as well. Ooh, excuse the dodgy camera work. Second train station up here with our living roof. I think that turned out pretty cool. Then where did we go? We came along here. Oh, yes, in the middle. I always forget we did the aardvarks as well. Just a little aardvark habitat here, which was nice. Then we came in here and we did our rather spectacular gorilla gorge. Oh no, we didn't. We came out here, sorry, after that, and we did our pirate area. This is probably my favourite bit of the park, actually. This boat turned out really nice. I was very happy with that, and I had a lot of fun doing all these buildings as well, which don't serve any purpose, but I think they look really cool. So that was good. Then we came over here and we did our gorilla area. Really happy with how this restaurant looks. I was very pleased with that. And then we moved back into our water, and we've been working on our reptile cove here with our tortoises over here. And I did our little marketplace, which was an unusual little project, but I had, again, a lot of fun with that as well. But it is that time now when it's, I've got to say goodbye. It's so sad, it really is, because I wanted to keep going. I kind of knew that I was never going to fill the map because I knew my computer wouldn't last, but I was hoping it would last a bit longer. But there we go. We will move on and we will start a new project, and hopefully you guys can come along with me and enjoy a new project. So what I'm looking to move into now are smaller projects but more detail. So more custom buildings, more custom fencing and stuff like that. Lots of custom stuff. I'm not necessarily going to go for realism because that's not really my thing. Some people go for that sort of lots of custom signs where you have to import your own images, stuff like that. And people like to do real sort of custom items in the game. I'm not particularly good at that sort of thing, sort of using one item to combine with another item to make it look like something in real life. I am not great at that, I'll be honest. So that's not really my thing. But what I do want to do is just more detail, but less stuff, if that makes any sense. It probably doesn't, to be honest. I need less of this, so less trees for a start, because that really does slow the computer down. So less trees. I'm not going to do like a foresty map like this one again, and less big habitats. All of the habitats in this zoo have turned out very large. I want to do more of a smaller zoo, but with more crammed in. So I'm looking at doing a zoo that's maybe this big, just this entrance area here. Do an entire zoo just in that area. But do it a lot more detailed, fit a lot more in, lots more smaller pathways, smaller habitats, more realistic habitats. Because, you know, realistically, there's not many zoos in the world that would have a big habitat like this. So what I'm looking at doing is more like the English zoos here. Now, I've not travelled the world. I don't know what zoos are like in other countries. But over here, you know, you look at something like an alligator. I gave them quite a big habitat over here. This is so over the top, it's ridiculous, really. No zoo would ever actually have a habitat that looked like this. In England here, you get a crocodile. The most you'll have is 2 crocodiles in one habitat. And the habitat itself would be the size of, let's just find an example. It would be no bigger than this small sort of square here, because alligators don't move much. They don't need a lot of space. You know, they would only have a small little pond, because again, they don't really swim around when they're in the zoos. They just go in the water and hover and just sit there and do nothing for hours on end. And then when they come out on the land, they don't walk around. They just need a small area of land to get onto. So that's the sort of thing I'm looking at, is just doing more realistically small habitats. Oh, that looks cool, doesn't it, with the 2 trains going alongside each other like that. That's great. It'd be nice if I could time that perfect. I'd get a really nice shot of the 2 trains through there, but that didn't quite work out that time. Never mind. So yeah, so smaller habitats, more themed as well. So each zoo that I do will be themed in a particular way. So I'm thinking sort of the first one I might do is a typically English zoo. So if you don't know, I'm in England. I live here. I always have done, probably always will do. Visited a lot of zoos in England, so that's kind of where my knowledge comes from. So that is a potential. I could also do a water themed zoo. I could do a cat themed zoo. You could do a monkey themed zoo. You know, so you could theme by animal. You can also theme by biome. You could, you know, like an Australian one, an African themed zoo, that sort of thing. So there's lots of options and lots of different styles. That's what I'm looking forward to, doing more sort of different styles of buildings and that kind of thing as well. So it's going to be a bit of an adventure to see what I come up with. Not sure when I'm going to start it, I'll be honest. The inspiration at the moment is not hitting me today. I think because I'm just feeling a little bit sad about saying goodbye to Pine Valley Zoo. I'm not really in the mood to start my new project today. I'm actually quite busy tomorrow as well, so chances are I'm not going to be starting for a few days. So if there isn't any zoo content over the next few days, I apologise. Please don't just abandon me. I will be back, and we will continue in Planet Zoo. But it's, you know, when you're doing daily videos like this, you can get burnt out quite easily, and I kind of feel like that's where I am at the moment. I just need maybe a couple of days away and just sort of gather my thoughts and see what inspiration hits me. I think I've still got some other videos, some of my older series of videos sort of saved that I might be able to release over the next couple of days, just so there's some sort of content coming out, but it won't be Planet Zoo, I don't think. But I am looking forward to getting stuck back into a new project. Please do leave me some comments if you've got ideas about what sort of projects you want me to do in the future. Then you can leave me comments on this video. That would be the best place to leave them. So this is the Pine Valley finale video. So yeah, any ideas, please leave them on this video. That would be great. And I will see you soon. I hope you come back and join me for our next project. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. We'll make some good stuff. There's always new stuff coming into the game, new animals and scenery items or whatever. And once my inspiration is back, then I will get back into it and hopefully create some really cool, detailed, smaller zoos. But until then, thank you so much for all your support through Pine Valley Zoo, and if you've watched any of my other series as well, thank you. Just a big thank you basically for sticking with me and subscribing and liking and all that sort of thing. Really do appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you again in the future. So until then, do take care of yourselves, and goodbye for now.